Crystal Palace rival West Ham for defender in intense transfer battle. Crystal Palace and West Ham United have emerged as direct rivals in the transfer market as both Premier League clubs step up their pursuit of a highly rated defender in what could become one of the most intriguing sagas of the summer window. Reports indicate that both London clubs have identified the player as a priority target to strengthen their backline ahead of the new season, with scouts from each side submitting glowing reviews about his ability, versatility, and potential to make an immediate impact in the Premier League. For Crystal Palace, this move signals their ambition under Oliver Glasner, who is determined to reshape his squad after a season marked by inconsistency and defensive fragility. Palace's recruitment team believes that adding a commanding defender capable of slotting into different systems will provide stability and depth, particularly with injuries having disrupted their back four in recent campaigns. West Ham, however, are equally determined, as manager Julen Lopetegui looks to rebuild the Hammers following a mixed season in which defensive lapses cost them valuable points both domestically and in Europe. With the departure of key players and the need to tighten their structure at the back, West Ham see this defender as a crucial part of their rebuild, someone who can step into the Premier League immediately and bring both experience and composure. The situation has intensified as both clubs are prepared to table competitive offers, and sources suggest that agents and representatives are already fielding multiple inquiries, with the possibility of a bidding war now on the horizon. The attraction for the player is clear. Both Crystal Palace and West Ham offer the chance to play in London, in front of passionate fan bases, and in teams where opportunities for regular first-team football are strong. Beyond the rivalry, this chase reflects the growing competitiveness among mid-table Premier League clubs, who are increasingly investing heavily to close the gap on the traditional top six. With television revenues soaring and the stakes higher than ever, clubs like Palace and West Ham recognize that a strong defense is the foundation for climbing the table and avoiding the pitfalls of inconsistency that have plagued them in recent years. Analysts point out that the outcome of this battle may not just come down to financial offers, but also the sporting project. Palace can offer stability and the chance to be part of Glasner's long-term vision, while West Ham can sell the prospect of European football if they secure qualification in the coming seasons. For fans, the rivalry adds spice to an already tense transfer window, with supporters of both clubs eager for their side to land the signing that could define their summer. Transfer insiders warn, however, that other clubs could still enter the race, especially if negotiations drag on or if one side hesitates to meet the asking price. With pre-season preparations looming, both Palace and West Ham will be desperate to finalize their squads quickly, making this chase for a defender a storyline to watch closely. Whether he ends up at Selhurst Park or the London Stadium, the player in question is set to become one of the most talked-about figures of the transfer window, and the battle between Crystal Palace and West Ham underscores the fierce competition that defines modern Premier League football. Thank you.